Get out my lane, and when I get it, ain't gon' change. I'ma still be the same regular. Talking now.
I bet you feel so. Got your head in the cloud, but you still come around like. I seen what you started. I know what you promised. You're on and you're popping like. Soon as you put your feet to the ground, how you would get out some of that. Was it seen back then and it's raw now. Let's hope you stick around. Come on.
I'm a window for homies. I know all of them watch. Time and time again, reminiscing, remembering blocks. I used to walk around on them. It's been a while, now we back. Gotta speak on it. Used to throw all my dreams in the air. My mind a hula hoop going around, but got nothing to spare. Nothing to waste. Head in the clouds like I was on that. I'ma pull up and enough to make mama worry about them profiling cops. But I can't change. I was raised by the old ones. And when they see me, they be like, what you know, huh? Don't forget all your family.
Gray skies over Puget Sound, and plenty of umbrellas on sale in Seattle. Home to the Crossover League, a place where jump shots fall from the indoor sky wet like the rains of Pacific Northwest folklore. Summer in the city ain't been the same since Quincy Jones soundtrack Jamal's first summer here. Broken ankles, 40-point outbursts as regular as the sunrise, and a foundation that makes the game far more important for everyone in the gym. A place where you can see Zach LaVine walking amongst the clouds with ease. Where you can see Isaiah Thomas finding his fourth quarter mojo, cooking at 90 degrees. A place where undersized dunk champs like Nate Robinson first flew through the Summer League trees. Yeah, it can get a little bit gray outside, but in the gym at Seattle Pacific University, the matchups and highlights are considered some of the most colorful in the world of summertime ball. Fluid, yet rough and tumble, just like the city it calls home. It's deeper than just a game here. Everybody wins. Everybody contributes. A real team effort for the ages. Seattle.
play of the game.
Chase. Hey, I like a bad doctor. I ain't got no patience. Hey.
And there was some excitement last night in the Pacific Northwest on the Pro-Am circuit as the Hype Brothers made their debut at Seattle Pacific. Stephen A. Smith, what'd you think of the performance?
What I want to really say is that, first of all, it was about time. It's nice to know that the brothers listened to me, because I was the one talking about how they needed to play together. They accepted the counseling that I provided.
Yes, you did.
Now they are out on the court again, handling their business. Nick Howard looked pretty good. The comeback kid truly looked like the comeback kid. Seems like he's completely healed from that ACL injury. I like what I saw. I was very impressed. And more importantly, I want to applaud their intellect. Listening to the wisdom that I espoused, they deserve a lot of credit.
You just love taking this bow, don't you? And look, I'm not taking any credit away from them, or for you for that matter.
Okay.
But shouldn't we contextualize this a little bit? It was a very impressive performance. There's no denying it. But it is one game. And how shall I say this? I think we need to be cautious about overstating the level of competition here.
Well, there's no doubt about that, but at the same time, it's whether or not they're taking the proper steps towards prosperity. Bottom line is they did step one. Now, step two, I'm hearing they're going to show up in the Dyckman League. We're hearing that they're going to show up and perform there. We'll see how they do in that particular situation. But the hype is real because people who have watched them over the years are seeing similarities now to what they saw back then. And that's the most important
believe
point.
the hype?
I'm not saying believe the hype.
Don't believe the hype, but believe the hype.
I'm not saying believe the hype. I'm not saying don't believe the hype. I'm simply saying don't poo-poo anything right now. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see.
Saying, are you accusing me of poo-pooing?
Possibly. Quite possibly.
I may have
you are
poo-pooed
negative, Max. You are negative,
I may
Max.
poo-pooed a little bit.
Maybe.
Number one rocker, all about the bread like a chala. No my ladies like a sana. No they all rockin' the sana. No fighting, you don't want wahala. No one but I got that chopper. Burn until your head act proper. Overseas money get a lotta. Pounds, naira, dollar. 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 Bench, you can be a player, rap game playing, tunes you got flavor. Yeah, we popping all the way from Lagos to Vegas. Did it for the culture, proud that I made this. Raise your hands up, where you feel the bass, yeah, real now. Like on the spaceship, in the crowd, yeah, I see it going, Nate. I'm wild out, as soon as that frame hit. Pounds, naira, dollar. 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 Pounds, naira. Stop by, say, word to my soul, getting happy in the bay. Day and night, gotta be like waiting day. Looking for the bad things in the UK. Worldwide with it, it's a new day. I'ma get airplay in a new way. See you going ham, know that it got you. Got the whole globe singing pounds.
The sun shines brightly over the high court of uptown hoop dreams, precariously divided between Washington Heights and Inwood. Between the whistles and beneath the project towers is where a young Lou Alcindor changed from a boy to the prototypical big man, perfecting the sky hook and agility unprecedented. Part and parcel of a history fathoms deep, where 3,000 highlight-hungry fanatics crowd the fence weekly to bear witness to the greatness of guards like Eric Opio, a.k.a. El Presidente, disrupting any and all defenses. J.R. Smith and Kemba Walker, perfecting their seasonal alley-oops and step-backs. Dominican Power, raining long-range crossover dreams on Uptown's friendliest rims. Young men with names like Too Hard to Guard, formerly known as Idris de Leon, before his handle made him the stuff of legend. New York City's Black Top Kingdom. Many would say this is the most entertaining outdoor ball in the city. Between the lines and in the paint, and with a style and grace that can only be found uptown. We are New York City basketball at its very best. Dykeman. game.
Yeah, want me back. I know they want me back. I see them down and out. I know they want me back. My team is on my back. Them demons on my... I know they want me back. I know they want me back. Yeah, want me back. I know they want me back. I see them down and out. I know they want me back. My team is on my back. Them demons on my... I know they want me back. I know they want me back. Yeah. They don't wanna see me love me no more. They don't wanna see me off the EBT. They don't wanna see me feed the team no more, no. Look in the eyes. They tell me so many lies. They ain't got the shine. They ain't tryna see me with mine. Blind them. You got snakes in the grass, find them. Never noticed that the enemy they looking for is usually behind them. Opposition, nah, I don't mind them. They just wanna see me in the streets just like them. Feeding me the hate, saying try some. They don't wanna see me do what I've done and make it far as I've come. Yeah, want me back. I know they want me back. I see them down and out. I know they want me back. My team is on my back. Them demons on my... I know they want me back. I know they want me back. Yeah, want me back. I know they want me back. I see them down and out. I know they want me back. My team is on my back. Them demons on my... I know they want me back. I know they want me back. Yeah.
We ain't even trying to no more. They want handcuffs. They don't want us in the street no more. I ain't surprised. I'm on that. They fall behind. Don't got the time. They rather shade you than get up and try. Ain't saying nothing real. I done spent my whole life running. All my old tell me do the rap thing. I can live my whole life like they never will. I got holes in my heart that'll never fill. Long nights, long days, project hallways. Little voice trapping, boy, keep working. I know I ain't perfect. Now I'm looking back like it was worth it.
Yeah, want me back. I know they want me back. I see them down and out. I know they want me back. My team is on my back. Them demons on my... I know they want me back. I know they want me back. Yeah, want me back. I know they want me back. I see them down and out. I know they want me back. My team is on my back. Them demons on my... I know they want me back. I know they want me back. Yeah.
Back and forth, like, don't know what you asking for, but just back and forth, like, but this your man still back at home, he ain't that important, like, you ain't really seen it like that before, not like that before, you like, when you put it like that, you right, if you think you got it like that, backtrack, back on back, you right, already know what you want, so why you keep hitting my phone? Thought you was with it before, just wait till I get in my zone. Stop all the silly talk, Marvin told me never. Certain things I start to pick up on. You cannot trick me, the jig is up. Never know just like, evidently you don't. No, the boy ain't no chump. Real hitter don't say nothing. I'ma roll up. And I burst up like dumb. When you don't give up, keep it real, girl, quick fun. When you put it like that, you right. If you think you got it like that, when I act like that, alright. I'm about to have the backtrack, back on fact, you right. You right, yeah. Never ever give a clue what you really trying to get into. Both the friends wanna come with me, good things always come in threes. Can't let you walk out that door till you show me what that in for. Not trying to mess up the vibe, but you got cool in the vibe.
Say that she feelin' my aura, but never been with a hitter from Aurora. Cause she is Salvadorian, guess like she went to Sephora. Everything going accordingly until she started feeling too important. I couldn't do nothing for her, before shorty left out the door, she said.
When you put it like that, you right. If you think you got it like that, when I act like that, alright. I'm about to have the backtrack, back on fact, you right, yeah. When you put it like that, you right. If you think you got it like that, when I act like that, alright. I'm about to have the backtrack.
The Drew League, jewel of South Central LA. Since 1973 in the activist dreams of one Mr. Alvin Willis on the corner of Compton and Firestone. A 6-team startup turned invite-only ball player's dream. Designed to motivate the community and destined to redefine West Coast Pro-Am basketball. Iconic head-to-head battles with the likes of Harden, Young, DeRozan, and Kobe. Hotbed for countless young high school, street, and college stars just the same. And the word on the street is, no excuse, just produce. Mr. Dino Smiley commissioned a change in '85, and the pros showed up to 120th and Compton by the dozen in 2011, completing the transformation of King Drew Magnet High, from just another school gym to a fully bannered arena for one and all in the heart of Compton. All for the community, all for the game, all for love. The Drew League, Compton.
Good to see you balling again. You have all the tools. Just keep working hard and play your game. I'll be watching you this year and gunning for you in the NBA draft.
Play of the game. After a summer playing street ball and pro-am games, you head back to school for your junior year. From the first week on, you have a spectacular season. You mounted an incredible comeback that few thought was possible. The reporters, the scouts, and the coaches all see your potential. Not only the potential to play in the NBA, but the potential to be a star in the league. And at the end of the season, there's little doubt about where you're headed next.
Stephen A., it is one thing to come back from a catastrophic knee injury. That's hard enough. But there is a consensus now, and I agree with it. Comeback Kid is better now than he was before. I mean, he has come all the way back and then some.
Well, I appreciate the intellect on your part because it's indisputable, and why make a point that can be disputed. You're very, very wise not to do that, Max Kellerman. I'm very proud of you. But in the end, here's the bottom line. He's exceeded all expectations. He's going about doing the things the right way. He's expanded his skills in the pro-am. Everybody has noticed. That's a very, very big deal. So I'm very happy about that.
It is. So far be it for me to agree with you. But look, there were questions heading in. There were skeptics who had these questions, and I think at this point, it is safe to say that this is NBA ready. You know NBA ready when you see it, you saw it, this is NBA ready.
He's got a mentor in James Harden now, from what I'm hearing. Scouts and general managers in the NBA have been lauding his talents. They say that this kid is real, he's ready, he's legit. So when we look at it from that perspective, the next thing up is the NBA Scouting Combine. He performs on that level. Obviously, that's a big deal. Now, we'll all be watching. We'll wait to see what happens. But guess what? We wouldn't be able to watch you if you weren't invited. So the fact that you were invited is a big deal, and major props to him for that.
And we will be there. ESPN will be there from Chicago, updating our live ESPN mock drafts. It will be an interesting several days in the Windy City.
Go.
I got the baddest. Shawty keep hollering at me. Told her I'm a young OG from the West and I'm repping up the 5-0 tree.
I ain't no average.
True.
Baby, come swing my way. I'ma put you on this game. Get it all, gas, no brakes.
Just for you, I might jeopardize my whole life, I might sacrifice. Way you look, it's like whoa. Got me locking, I'm hypnotized. You're liking these, don't lie. Say I don't, but I always try. Way you look, it's like whoa. Got me locking, I'm hypnotized. You got so much potential. Every moment spent with you, I bet was always eventful. I've never seen your type of species. Give me heebie-jeebies, attitude policing. Whoa, and like whoa.
Don't you know you're something else? Don't you know that there's no one else? My hypnotizing like whoa. Shakira like you need some, don't like. Say I don't, but I always try. Cause baby, you looking like whoa, whoa, whoa.
You got so much potential. Every moment spent with you, I bet was always eventful. I've never seen your type of species. Give me heebie-jeebies. Attitude Khaleesi. I'm like, whoa, whoa. Till my time now, start to see signs. In too deep, now I can't rewind. Little mama, she gon' work out. Do the bow flex, then we have more. Sweat dripping, now I wanna use some dumb. Your mama wouldn't be too proud. Girl, we am, don't be too. Sugar, pie. I mean, they never tell no lies. Loving, it's just both of us. I'd rather talk to you to get by. I don't really play no games. Unless it's with my friends and we play, I'm on one. I'm here for the long run with you. You got so much potential. Every moment spent with you.
Play of the game.
I wrote this song for the moment that I'm on, when I won't have to say the words, cause my fans just sing along. Kinda crazy, we work hard just to be lazy. I 8 miles just to be shady, now I'm full. Got that magic like McGrady, I won't have to go on. Women wanna, I'm anemic so I gotta eat steak. Move, get out my way, like I'm ludicrous. They computer fish, what the you want? I got to do. I had a dream and a scheme where I put my mom in a penthouse. Need that view, got a whole team, yeah, they need that too. Need them, Majin Buu, quit my job, yeah, Sue. I suggest you take a hike if you can't see all the I'm amounting to. I'm on top, rain check y'all like I'm out of stock. When your drops, that is not the case. My drops like an outer box. I'm Frodo to these bros, Waldo to these. So if you think you getting chose, I'ma have to let you know you will not find me. When I was young, they told me don't look to the sun, you'll go blind. Or maybe they were scared I'd find out I could run. Got oxygen in my lungs in a 3-point stance. So when they you will not find me. When my album drops, you will not find me. When I leave that dock, you will not find punching in the clock, you will not find when they kick your rocks, you will not find. In high school, I wouldn't listen to Lil Wayne, cause money over seemed a little profane, till I realized all the that I liked were really. So ever since that moment, I've been rapping kinda different. Born on the 28th, I'm a Libra, play it safe and kill all the competition. Make sure no one gets the race. Like I said in my other song, boy, who the f are you? Don't keep pillows on my bed so I don't get too comfortable. I don't owe you, ain't believe in me. Everybody wants you when you gold. When you got that C3P, gotta fight for your right like the Beastie Bees. In the dust like tryna sell out in the MSG, tryna stay away from the MSG. Diabetes in my family, gotta live to see a Grammy. Tried to on me but didn't wash your hands, so I ain't taking you hand me. That's my modus operandi. I'm a savage, call me Randy. Fill my cup, call me Stanley. Do the proper planning. You will not find me.
As we have discussed, this is one of the deepest draft classes to come out in what, Stephen A., the last decade or more, and yet in spite of all that young talent coming out, the story that has dominated the headlines heading into the draft is the story of the comeback kid, of course, and yet in our final ESPN mock draft, we now have him going 15th in this year's draft. Stephen A., what do you think?
I have no idea what anybody's thinking about right now. As far as I'm concerned, this kid is a lottery pick. I'll admit the combine performance was less than stellar. There's no denying that. But it doesn't usurp what he did his junior year. And then you combine that with the adversity that he's faced and everything that he's had to overcome. I say give the kid credit where credit is due. I'm going to repeat myself and be a bit redundant here. I think the kid has heart. I think he's the steal of the draft. And I clearly believe that he is a lottery pick and he should be no less by anybody.
The kid has heart, there's no doubt about it. But now we've seen how he performs against or compared to other NBA caliber talent. And you know what? It gives me no pleasure to say this.
You sure?
Yes.
You sure?
No.
You look pretty happy saying it.
No, I'm rooting for the kid.
You're sure?
Yes.
I hope his mama's watching. I mean, come on.
As Puff said, what do I say, Stephen A.? I tell it like it is. You tell it how it might be. I'm just telling you how it is.
I got you.
Water finds its level. I think we got him right. I hate to say it. I think we got him right.
You know, I'm not going to argue with you about this. I am not going to engage in a back and forth with you with just a little soliloquies on this matter. What I'm going to do instead is let you talk. I hope you keep talking. Keep on talking right now. Because all I'm going to do is say to them, run the tape over and over and over again. And when this kid goes out and proves you out for the blasphemous individual that you are, you're going to have to apologize on national television. And I'm just going to sit there and say, roll the videotape.
It will give me pleasure to apologize if I'm wrong. I'm usually not. But I got tape on you too, my friend. And on that note,
I never asked for the tapes to be erased, unlike some people I know.
Are you ready for this? Because I'm ready.
I'm always ready.
And we're ready for the NBA draft.
I'm always ready.
With the first pick in the 2017 NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Markelle Fultz.
The draft is over, and your comeback is complete. You faced adversity, you tested your game on the streets, and now you've made it to the NBA. But your rise has just begun. So remember, greatness doesn't come easy, but by choosing your own path, it's always within reach. So, are you ready to be the one?
I want a Benz, I want a best friend, I want the Louis V lens, I want a Ray with a 10, I want the finer things, I want designer things, I want a lot of things, I just want the rings.
Every great journey begins with a single step. In the NBA, it's more like a sprint. The game here is faster and more physical than any you've ever played before. It's time to prove that you have what it takes to be the one. Welcome to the league.
Never change on my folks, you know, boys there got them things for the low. Wise full of straight swerves with your lanes. All this money in the world, it's a shame to go broke. Everybody got dreams, I'm just aiming too low. If fame is the goal, we can't get along. I aim to be great, I aim to be great every day, all day. I can swing in my braids till it breaks. Quick, ball our ways till we came to the grave. We were made to be this, back in praise with a gift that just can't be dismissed. It's Kamaya. Please retire. Girl, set the city on fire. I've been broke all my life. Now I wonder, how does it feel to be rich? How does it feel to be rich? Oh, I done worked all my life. Now I wonder, how does it feel to just live? How does it feel to just live? Oh, everybody want money, want the fame and the clothes. Everybody losing friends, people change when they grow to be known in the game. I've been waiting too long, spit fire, spit flames, and I came for the throne. Told them once, told them twice, this is ain't what they want. They speak, then they hate on the low. If hate's all you know, your face gotta go. I aim for a change, you stagnant the same every day, all day. Youngest swing in my chain, till I can't quit. Start the waves that you take, swag in our name, but you can't be the game. Foreign whist when we swing, BMG do our thing. It's Kamaya, please retire. Girl, set the city on fire. I've been broke all my life. Now I wonder, how does it feel to be rich? How does it feel to be rich? Oh, I done worked all my life. Now I wonder, how does it feel to just live?
There's nothing like your first year in the NBA. Just remember, if you want to be the greatest, if you want to be the one, it all starts now.
Some get hype, but them don't look right. Enough talk, but them not fight. Say them a rapper, but them can't write. Use microwave, but can't watch and the marbles on my floor that got me dancing in my socks. Hey, every day I wake up. Hey, just to count my cake up. Buzzing, getting money. I don't know what the day was.
All right, as this one gets underway, what's the game plan here for the Nuggets?
Your number one focus better be Damian Lillard. Why, you say? I'll tell you why. It's because he's the engine that drives this superb.
Come on, y'all, let's go get it. It's on us.
Substitutions. The comeback kid in the midst of his first NBA game, something he'll always remember. But what sort of pitfalls might there be, Jeff? He's a promising young player on this huge stage.
Well, the biggest thing that can get in the way is complacency that is born out of a lack of humility. He has to know you're not all the way back just because you've now started your NBA career.
There's the whistle, and he'll head to the line with under 2.5 minutes to go in the first. And he connects on the first free throw. The Nuggets with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. The comeback kid is on the scoreboard for the first time in his NBA career. He's a very promising young player, Jeff.
Mark it down. Time, date, opponent. He'll always remember that hoop.
Bang!
He had time to lick his fingers. There was no one around him. A wide open three-point shot.
Harris. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Decides to pass. Martin for another attempt. He rattles it in. He's got 5 points in this matchup.
When you have a mid-range game, you have a catch-and-shoot game in that area of the floor, it's almost impossible to defend.
To Aminu, McCollum's trying to get free off the pick. Backing his way down in the post. McCollum for two. Puts it up. Able to knock it down. Off balance, he puts it up from downtown. Strong rebound by Lillard. Backing his man down. Oh, he shoots it. That's good. To Murray. He's got no room and will shoot the three. Knocks down the three-pointer off the quick release.
What a beautiful stroke. Right down the heart of the basket. Big-time three.
Quick passing around the perimeter. He puts it up. Plumlee the rebound. Murray. Ball comes loose. They tip it and get the turnover. To Nurkic, goes to the goal, gets it to drop. Nice pass from Damian Lillard. Fires for two. Martin shot off the mark. At the buzzer. First quarter complete. Denver's down by 1. So first quarter complete, about to begin quarter number 2. A little bit of a feeling out process.
Well, you're right, Mike. You know, sometimes you don't get a...
Come on, y'all, let's go get it.
The Nuggets get to inbound. A 3-second differential between the game clock and shot clock. To Fareed. To the basket. Can't get it to go from close range. Kicks it out to the corner. Harkless jump shot. Puts it in. And they extend the lead to double figures. At the buzzer. Count it. It's good. That's it for the first half. Denver's down by 8.
The Trailblazers entered the locker room at half.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going.
First half stats.
The Trailblazers certainly didn't have a problem. And here, we've got some of the games scheduled for today. The Trailblazers dominated this matchup from the opening tip, and these guys have every reason to feel good about how they scored effectively in that opening half. Great offense. The Trailblazers. We're moments away from the third quarter. Mike and Jeff are ready to call the second half action.
It's out of the Nuggets get the inbound. Jokic. Here's the pick. Excellent feed. Throws it down hard.
Read the defense. They'll tell you what to do. They get up above you on the screen and roll. You slip to the rim, then it's easy. Good pass, solid catch, and finish at the basket.
Turner's looking to get free off the screen. Oh, terrific feed. Misses at the rim. Goes for the three-pointer. That's good.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense. Good offense won out that time.
Screen set nicely. Looking to curl in. Slams it down.
Hey, when he gets a head of steam up like that, there's no one that'll step in front, and that led to the dunk.
Shut down, forced him to pass. Strong finish at the rim. That's a catch and shoot for three. Strong offensive rebound for the layup. And that'll do it. 3 quarters complete. Denver. 3 quarters complete. Plenty of points, plenty of great shooting. This is as good as it gets for the fans here.
No doubt. This is what NBA fans come to see. They want to see up and down basketball, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
To McCollum. Shot clock down at 12 seconds remaining. Lillard the jumper. That one in and out. Right back. Can't hold on to the ball. To Lillard. Perfect entry pass. Harkless puts it in. He's 2 for 2 from the field.
We're seeing a lot of offensive energy on the floor for both of these teams with terrific ball movement.
Won't go. Wanted a foul.
Hey, you can't prevent a great shot from going in, but you can challenge that shot as hard as you can.
He's running the entire floor. Takes a pass to the head. McCollum fires for three. A huge three-pointer. Ref blows the whistle. We'll have a timeout.
I like that transition three. It's open. It's hard to guard. They're not matched up. That player can make that shot at a high percentage.
And we have a substitution being made. Oh, that... And time runs out.
The Trailblazers
put one in the win column with a solid performance.
This is what the future holds for the Denver Nuggets.
Game stats. Player of the game.
Damian Lillard was constantly willing to sacrifice his body to come up with as many rebounds as he could, and it showed in these highlights.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
Maybach music.
You scared to die? Open your eyes wide, and I pray you are. I'm out on bars, so I gotta beat it. All the boys say they wanna beat me. Boss. I got a lick, boy, I got a lick. 2017, trust me, boy, this one is it. I used to till my fingers burn. Pull up, I got him taking turns. My bought the but you wanna fade. May running in the bank, a residential thing. All my mad, they like the world. Back to standing on the half with a couple. If you a well, I'm trying to see. Cause calling the police the only thing free. I had to bump the purple Lamborghini and pull that Chevy back out on the cement. I'm from the city where they for nothing. And all Rizal do is push a button. I want my rich by summer 17. Let's get it. I want my rich by summer 17. I want my rich by summer 17. All my rich by summer 17.
I had a $250,000 when I was 17. Quarterback and quarter keys, plus I own the team. Rather you than me. Rather me than you. Riding in that coupe, hanging out. Glass panoramic top, I don't got no roof. You're pushing on a star, I can see the moon. I can count to 1 million with my eyes closed. Put that chopper while I'm blindfold. 50 cap a halo. The Vega, don't on my payroll. It's about to be a cold summer, hot winter. It's mid-March, I may make it rain to September.
I want my rich by summer 17. Summertime. I want my rich by summer 17. All of mine. I want my rich by summer 17. Summertime. I want my rich by summer 17. I'm out on bond, so I gotta beat it. $500,000 to my lawyer, cause he undefeated. Say that. Undefeated. Barefoot, cause them kids took your Adidas. I'm keeping fried fish up in my mama pan. Homicide detectives call your boy the shake up the block, that's with 100 grand. Put that voodoo on you, so that jam. You know how they name ring. You know the winners, how they chain swing. All the tell him, charge the same thing. Richard in the hood, we call him Rain Man. I want my rich by summer 17. Summertime. I want my rich by summer 17. I want my rich by summer 17. I want my rich by summer 17. Lord, I'm talking all my summer 17. Summer 17.
Maybach music.
I come to get down. Everybody get up. Yeah, don't fight the vibe. Win the issue. Do it to you. Get you enough. That's why I say get up. Why you sitting
should nominate you. You know you a star, keep it shining, baby. Girl, I put the house on you and accommodate you. Tell them I'm a dance machine. I only pay attention, you should dance for free. I can show you things that you can't believe. We should play together, come and join the band with me. Hot, gone Tina Turner on them, got the place lit.
Welcome to Orlando, Florida. It's NBA on ESPN Monday as we get set for the one and only meeting of the season between the Orlando Magic and the Houston Rockets. Good evening, everyone. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. So as the game gets underway, what's the key to success for Orlando tonight?
When the Houston Rockets traded for James Harden, they knew they were getting a very good player. Did they know that they were getting a guy who could be the best player on a really good team? I don't think so. And I don't think Oklahoma City would have traded James Harden, even with the money problems that they were having, if they thought James Harden was this good. But James Harden...
All right, let's do this.
Puts it up, gets it to go. Martin fires away for two, puts it in, knocks down his first shot of the night. A follow. Goes to the goal. Ready, bank shot on the adjustment.
That's excellent body control to finish that shot in the paint against great defense.
4 minutes gone by in the first. The Rockets up by 3. Moving the ball around beautifully. Oh, excellent screen. From three-point land, nails the jumper from downtown.
Sweet stroke on that shot, Mike. It looked good as soon as it left his hand.
Takes another shot. And he will go to the line for some free throws. There's the whistle. Nice job drawing the foul.
One of the best things you can do in any offensive possession is get to the free throw line. This guy's one of the very best because he consistently breaks defenses down and draws contact and has no fear of injury.
Oh, the wide open shot. The Magic with the offensive rebound for a new 24. Sweet dish. Misses from downtown. It's blocked. Excellent ball movement around the perimeter. To Paul. They've got to get this off in a hurry. Knocks it down for 3, despite all that defensive pressure. It'll count if it goes. First quarter comes to an end. The Rockets up by 4. So first quarter complete, about to begin quarter number 2. A little bit of a feeling out process.
Well, you're right, Mike. You know, sometimes you don't get a real good grasp on how the game's going to go, but it was well played by both teams. Close, competitive game.
Bad.
Come on, y'all, let's go get it.
The Rockets get to inbound. Sends it to the corner for 3. Martin's off the mark from downtown.
Hard to make contested shots against that good a defense right there. Very well defended.
Ariza the rebound. We're down to 11 seconds on the shot clock.
Take ball. I got you.
Adjusts. Oh, I can't get it to drop off the banker.
To keep a team in sight, You've got to make sure you protect the basket and contend.
Taken away by Harden. Puts it down. Jeff James Harden had a magnificent season last year that ended bitterly. You can tell he is focused and ready to go.
He had an MVP type of season last year and an uncharacteristic Game 6 ending where they lost to the Spurs at home without Kawhi Leonard or Tony Parker. He didn't play well there. He's bounced back extremely well.
To Fournier. Off the fake, the layup just won't go from point-blank range.
Hey, you're in a close game. You better guard like your life depended on it. And they did right there, contesting that shot.
Vucevic is looking to do damage in the paint. To Ross. Lets it go. Puts it in. And that's his first bucket. Ball goes out of bounds. The Magic get the inbound. Isaac gets it off. That's a two-pointer. He rattles it in. The comeback kid has made quite the name for himself in the NBA. And if you're familiar with his story, you know the name Nick Howard. That's his childhood friend who ended up taking a different route to pursue his basketball dreams. They call themselves the Hype Brothers.
I have no idea what that means, Mike, but it reminds me of some of the other great nicknames that we've heard. The Splash Brothers, the Bad Boys. All those names just add flavor to the NBA, and it's so fun to see.
Nobody near him. Takes the three. Nails it from downtown.
He had time to lick his fingers. There was no one around him. A wide open three-point shot.
To Ariza. The shot clock down to 12 seconds remaining. Shoots it off balance. Vucevic the rebound. To Vucevic. Puts it up for two. Rebounded by Harden. Ball comes loose. Unable to get the pass through. And it's knocked out of bounds. And Trevor Ariza will get the inbound. And he curls in. Goes hard to the basket. Count it. And the foul. Chance at a three-point play now with the free throw coming up. Offensive rebound. Nice putback. Perfect timing there. Time winding down. He just... Oh, and it counts as the quarter comes to an end. That's it for the first half. Houston's up by 2. Plenty more to come on ESPN on EA Sports right after halftime.
Mike and Jeff are ready to get started, so we send it back to them now.
Oh. We know what's coming. Go get him.
Substitutions, Houston.
To Ross. Puts it up from downtown. Nails the three. Orlando's 4 for 10 from the perimeter.
That's a thing of beauty right there. The three-point shot, nothing but net.
The Rockets with the offensive rebound for another possession. Boy, they need to get something going here. Augustine on the drive. Nice adjustment. Unable to flip it in.
Hey, that's a good look right there. Just couldn't get it in.
Paul. Down into the lane. Quick decision and gets rid of it. Martin fires for three. Puts it in, and they take this lead into double figures. He's the league's top scorer this season. That's a 16-7 run for the Rockets. Augustine hits again. Back-to-back threes.
You give this man time to set his feet, he's going to knock the three-point in time and time again.
Kicks it out to the corner. Going for back-to-back threes. Eric Gordon with a nice look.
All kinds of confidence on that three-pointer. Great-looking shot.
To Augustine from beyond the arc with another three. It's a loose ball. Defense nearly grabbed it. Third quarter comes to an end. Fourth quarter coming. 3 quarters complete. The home team has heard it from the crowd all night long, despite the poor performance. There's the horn, and this one is over. The final score is 51-40. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for watching and good night.
The Rockets got themselves a win here today. What really stood out for me is how many times they scored on second effort plays. It takes heart to keep up that kind of execution, and these guys were relentless. The Rockets relied on these guys for their scoring here today. The Magic put up a fight.
Player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup. Here are the top plays. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, signing off.
mind is electrical. I've been told y'all this is cinema. I am on my Kubrick horn like a Spielberg, close encounter fall. Feeling awesome to be back in American all competition. Making what I want, that's a flex. Can't do what you want, I ain't that a slow up for no one is your gun. Magic, I'm feeling my palms. Make them go down with them hums. Nah, I ain't riding no waves. Too busy making my own waves, baby. I ain't riding no waves. Too busy making my own waves, baby. I ain't riding no waves. Too busy making my own waves, baby. I ain't riding no waves. Too busy making my own waves, baby. Surfing on my own wave, baby. Surfing on my own wave, baby. Surfing on my own wave, baby. Surfing on my own wave. The industry's so full of. Welcome y'all to the. Nah, man, no subliminal, cause they're insecure, they know who they are. Feeling awesome to be black, in American all competition. Everything that I do is a flex. If you don't get me, not my issue. Slow up for no one to shogun. Got the magic in my palms, make them go down with them hums. Nah, I ain't riding no waves. Too busy making my own waves, baby. I ain't riding no waves. Too busy making my own waves, baby. I ain't riding no waves. Too busy making my own waves, baby. I ain't riding no waves. Too busy making my own waves, baby. Surfing on my own wave, baby. Surfing on my own wave, baby. Surfing on my own wave, baby. Surfing on my own wave.
As we get things started, Jeff, who on the Lakers do you think they need to keep an eye out for here tonight?
I didn't know what.
The Lakers get the inbound in here. Ball shot thrown right back at him.
Shot blocking is your last line of defense. If you don't have it, you're not going to be a great defensive team. Here, very good help defense, came over and blocked the shot.
Ball comes loose. And the whistle blows on the reach-in foul. The Lakers get to inbound. Ball's trying to get free off the pick. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Not a lot of time for a shot here. Shot clock down to 1. That's a three-pointer. Way off target from long range. And he scores it off the offensive rebound.
It's hard to create a good shot late in the shot clock. Again, another example of a poor shot late in the clock. They've got to get into their offense earlier in the shot clock.
Sends it to the corner. Nene, the pass picked off. Pass to the corner, finds a space and takes the wide open three. Shot in and out. To Nene. The comeback kid has a tight inner circle. His friends are close friends, including Nick Howard in the EuroLeague, still hoping to get to the NBA. Hey, Jeff, do you think the success of the comeback kid can improve Nick's chances of making it into the pros?
I think when you have one hype brother in the NBA and you see how well he's done, you might be willing to take more of a chance on the other hype brother, even though maybe he's not quite as gifted. Why not have Nick Howard on an NBA roster? If you're good enough for the EuroLeague, you can make that jump. I think it does help.
The screen is set. Ball knocked out of his hands. Stolen by Paul. To the rim. Nice adjustment. Off the glass for 2.
Just another example of good defense, instigating,
good offensive opportunities. Here, a nice two-point shot in transition.
Screen set nicely. Spins inside for the shot. Ball's bank shot won't go. Gordon on the drive. At the buzzer. Can't connect from close range. And the first quarter comes to an end. The score is tied. As we begin the second quarter, we have ourselves a tie game. Kind of thought this was going to happen.
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
The Rockets get the inbound. Anderson's looking for the screen to get himself open. Can't connect.
It's hard to close out on great shooters. Tremendous job right there, getting his hand up, mirroring the ball.
Fakes the drive, but steps back, knocks down the shot. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with his first field goal of the night.
And the key to that basket was the way he created space with that step back. It gave him all the room he needed to get the shot off.
Puts it in and draws the foul. And now it's one free throw to finish off the three-point play.
Terrific concentration to finish the shot and now shoot a free throw.
And he does it. A three-point play. Bad pass taken away there by Anderson. To Harden. Anderson's looking to get free off the screen. Final seconds counting down to Harden for the layup. Can't get it to go from close range.
You defend, you always have a chance to come back and win a game.
Oh, he loses it. Here's a steal. Gets to the rim, off the glass on a beautiful pass from Trevor Ariza.
Easy baskets are critical over the course of a long game. Here in the first half, establishing a tone that we're going to get to the basket in transition versus settle for jump shots.
Creates some space with that step back, and the rebound grabbed by Anderson. He's among the league leaders in rebounding this season. Down into the lane. And he'll go to the free throw line to shoot. Draws the contact. Yep, it's a foul called against Thomas. That's his second foul. Team foul number 3. And he connects on the first free throw. The Rockets puts it back up and in.
Come on, you're better than that. You can block out and get a free throw rebound. You don't give up second chance opportunities from a free throw line situation.
To Randall. The shot clock shows 10 seconds left. Freddie pump fake gets off the shot. Can't knock it down.
Really solid ball movement right there. Good execution. Hitting the open man.
There's a steal. He loses control of it. And now he moves around the defender, backs it in for 2.
It's not enough just to beat your man off the dribble. You've got to finish the play with strength at the rim.
That's it for the first half. Houston's up by 6.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Oh, the Rockets get the inbound in here. Martin from beyond the arc. Martin's off the mark from three-point land. Lopez adjusting in the air, and that's his 5th rebound of the game. Blocked. Lopez is working down low in the post. Lots of room. Bang!
You give this man time to set his feet, he's going to knock the three-point in time and time again.
Gets to the rim. Great offensive rebound. To Lopez. To the basket. Tries to bank it. Won't go.
Hey, that's what you got to do late. You got to get the ball in the paint and then finish with strength.
Oh, pretty move. Wow, that's a throwdown.
Big time drive, big time finish. Right at the rim, over the top of the defense.
To Paul. Nice move down the lane. For two. Martin misfires again. Winding down the fourth quarter, there's a timeout.
When you're down this amount with a minute or so left in the game, you need to come out and get a quick strike at the basket. Attack the rim, try to get to the free throw line, or draw the defense to you and get the wide open three. And once you score, you have to force a turnover. You have to get your defense immediately set and get into your pressure.
To Ball. Oh, excellent screen. Takes the three. Second 10. Now that's how you clean up a miss. Great dunk on the putback. Lets it fly. Martin shot misses the mark.
The Rockets got themselves a win here today. Sometimes a team can hurt itself by being too aggressive on defense. And sometimes a team can guarantee itself a win by using defensive aggression in a focused way, like we saw here today. The Rockets got their point scoring from these guys on screen. The Lakers couldn't put it together to get the victory.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fisted. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
I was born running with the baton. Now I'm known as the young intellectual dawn. Until I'm gone, where I'm from, the real don't get along with the fake. Look me in the face, eyes of the storm. You don't want none. No beef could never hurt me. I be on my Eastern Bull, they cold turkey. Firstly, it's the double entendre monster taking haunting. Constant, chest of your conscience, so be cautious. If you're coughing it, we leave the causes of the coffin is the broken clauses. Skeletons in my closet, tomorrow's never promised. Never mind it because we immortals regardless. Real G's moving silence like my designer. Intertwined with the timeless divine higher powered. I was dripping in the gold since a minor. Sitting on my throne overlooking my empire. Resurrection the real, you fake. Never second guessing my kill, so choose your fate. Cause I'm born running with the baton. A ticket time bomb. Better ring it long. Resurrection the real, you fake. Never second guessing my kill, so choose your fate. Cause I'm born running with the baton. A ticket time bomb. Better ring the alarm. So keep it
spinning this shocker. Don't that partner, these imposters, we moving like the monsters. One full smooth ever, but the lock. Keep it spinning this shocker. Don't that partner, these imposters, we moving like the monsters. One full smooth ever, but the.
It's the All-American. Who you mad at? They ain't have to ask that. Attack with the backlash. Where's my cash at? Running on through NASDAQ in my backpack. Going off the knack. Dope boy in the Cadillac. Having flashbacks. Wish it would clap back. Hit him with the go through a snapback. I snap with the rats that make them bring the whole track back. Get smacked with the Rilla. When I drop, it's all killing, no filler. So you better not make a wrong move. I personally deliver each that won't miss ya. And when it hits ya, it's no warning. We bombarding me and my squadron. If you want it, get your army. We dropping calmly. This is no party. Any scraps left, we just feed them to the zombies.
Never for the sun, I die for my brethren. This is the Ocean 7. Ring the alarm for war, you won't get in. Ring the alarm for war, you won't get in. Never for the sun, I die for my brethren. This is the Ocean 7. Ring the alarm for war, you won't get in. Ring the alarm for war, you won't get in.
Ring the alarm, we ain't keeping it calm. Need a reason to see the dawn. Break the leash and I'm off. Was hungry when I started. More ravenous as I evolved. Caution hazardous, inflicting damages I can't recall. Rich in spirit when I broke some laws. I'm breaking even with my pros against all the odds. Man, my words cut deep, you gon' need some guards. And now we only going bar for bar. You know I'm out, they bring the track out. I lay the smack down. Remember nights on the house. I snapped out and flipped it around to where I'm at now. Living legend, finally back up on the map now. Resurrection of real, let's bring it back. It ain't even about the bars, they bumping whatever slaps now. All I hear is ad-lib rapping on my SoundCloud. Sick of the trash out, this is the crackdown.
Little boy don't back chat, we bury up. Big metal thing, you get Captain America. East Coast regime. East Coast.
Now as the game gets underway, what's the key to success for Houston here tonight?
When you're planning for Kyrie Irving.
The Celtics get the inbound. Curling in. Oh, no! He just crushed the defender with the slam. Gordon Hayward has improved so much, Jeff. What do you love about him?
Well, just that, Mike. I love the rate of improvement over the entirety of his career. Step by step, he has gotten better. He's added to his game. He's refined his game at both ends of the floor. He is an outstanding, outstanding player.
Right back. Martin fires for three. That's good. He's averaging 13 points per game this season.
All kinds of confidence on that three-pointer.
Sweet entry pass. Backing his way down in the post. Monroe for two. He rattles it in. The comeback kid has a tight inner circle. His friends are close friends, including Nick Howard in the EuroLeague, still hoping to get to the NBA. Hey, Jeff, do you think the success of the comeback kid can improve Nick's chances of making it into the pros?
Yes, I think when you have one hype brother in the NBA and you see how well he's done, you might be willing to take more of a chance on the other hype brother. Even though maybe he's not quite as gifted, why not have Nick Howard on an NBA roster? If you're good enough for the EuroLeague, you can make that jump. I think it does help.
Sends it to the corner, and Gordon Hayward with a nice look from downtown. He's got 13 points thus far.
This man makes it look easy shooting the ball from deep.
To Green. Has no place to go. Paul on the drive. It's a loose ball. You're going to have to be quick with this shot. Oh, in and out.
A 2-for-1 situation here, executed correctly, will give them the cushion that could be the difference going into the next quarter.
There's a 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. He goes baseline. To Paul. They're going to have to be quick here. Martin. That one halfway down before popping out. Buzzer sounds. That ends the first quarter. The Rockets down by. Is anyone going to miss? Although, Jeff, it would help if they played a little defense, huh?
It sure would, Mike. The defense.
We know what's coming.
The Rockets get to inbound. Feeds it right back. Playing inside out. Harden against Irving. For three. Doesn't get the roll.
Tightly contested shot. That was going to be tough to make no matter who you are.
Tatum's attempt won't go. Nice pass. Oh, a ferocious dunk.
To start the break, you got to rebound the ball. Here, secured the ball, got it up the floor quickly, and then attack the basket. Good decision on attacking the rim and putting the ultimate pressure on the defense.
The kid has had to deal with pressure from so many different angles as a high-profile rookie in this league. Hey, Jeff, what's impressed you most about his composure?
Well, I think in this way, his injury served him well. He took on adversity many years before he had to actually be an NBA player. So the scrutiny he goes under, he is still able to remain humble and grateful for the opportunities in hand. And that was in large part due to having to fight through a tough injury. So it's been impressive what he's been able to accomplish. But I think that's the one aspect the injury helped him with.
Lets it go. Now it's time for 2 free throw attempts after that foul call. And Houston's called for their first team foul.
I don't even know why they make this guy shoot his free throws. He's such a good free throw shooter. Just give him the 2 points and let him go.
Oh, he misses a pair of free throws.
This is a great opportunity to execute the 2-for-1 situation and give themselves a cushion going into the next quarter.
To Irving. Gets it down low. Looking to dominate down low. Lets it go for 2. Unable to flip it in.
To keep a team in sight, you've got to make sure you protect the basket and contest shots.
For the layup, Martin's unable to put it in off the glass. To Tatum. Steps back for the jumper. Capella, the rebound. And as we wind down the quarter, he just fires it up. And that'll do it. First half comes to an end.
We're moments away from the third quarter. Mike and Jeff are ready to call the second half action.